All right, the next thing we're looking at drawing is the lid. So there's a few different sections here. We'll open up. We're going to draw 1, 2, 3. Work out our names for them, and we'll start drawing this. So across the side here, this is what we're up to. Drawing another part. So we create a new component. So we can call this the top. And the top of our project, this is actually 90 mil wide. So the top's going to be 110 mil wide. So we'll start sketching from the very top. And we need a piece of timber. The length of it, I can actually see how to move my drawing looking at this orientation, that's all right. The top is 200, sorry, the width is 200, so we're going to make it 220 mil by that 110. Finish sketch. We can then look at extruding. This can be 19 mil thick. And we'll look at using that chamfer tool again. So modify chamfer, and we'll select the 4 edges that we are after the chamfer. And we'll make them 5 mil. And there we have that. So we can now look at using the joint tool. My process there is to always select everything, get the jointing tool, and we want to put that corner right there to start with. And if we turn this around to the front, we can see it's flush there and it overhangs. We know that the whole thing's 200. We made it 220. So let's move it 10 mil further that way. We go to the side. We made it 110. The whole thing is 90. So we can then move it across minus 10 and then press enter. And we now have our lolly machine top layer, that first bit right there. So we'll go to the second part, create new component, and then we'll call this top 2 if you like. And so this part here, create sketch, top view is just a smaller little section. So we'll go on top, dimension tool. That first one was 220, so this can be 180. The first one's width was 110. This one can be 70. Finish sketch, extrude. We'll make this 19 mil. Modify, get our chamfer, and we'll draw. We'll select our 4 sides, holding the shift button. Did 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and it's a 5 mil chamfer. We'll scroll out, select our entire drawing. Get our jointing tool. You can throw that right into that center, top of that chamfer, and then we want to work out where it fits. So again, we can look at doing some of the maths again. If we call that a 5 mil chamfer, then actually what we can do, use some of our, we'll go escape. Let's actually click on that face. So when it highlights that face, that is 100 mil. Then if we click on that edge, that is 210 millimeters. Now we just drew that little rectangle. That first part we called 70. So 100 minus 70 gives us 30. So we're going to move 15 millimeters in from that edge. The length of this one, 180. The length of that bottom bit was 210. Again, makes us a difference of 30. So we're going to go 15 in from each corner. So what I mean by that, I'll grab my jointing tool, click that corner, and I'm clicking the chamfered corner. There we go. I'm going to go back. Excuse me. Back minus 15. And then we'll actually go back that way, minus 15. And then we go to the top and we zoom out on a picture of the Earth. That should be in the middle where we're after. The last section we're adding to this is that little triangle part. So again, create a new component. Let's just call this the top 3. And this will draw front on. Got myself to start with a rectangle. Dimension tool. This one will be 140. Excellent. Make that a height of, let's go a height of 40. Doesn't need to be too big. We'll finish that sketch and we'll extrude this to 19 mil. We'll then sketch on that face. Go back to our little line tools in the center. Give me a line down on the center. Use those dotted lines to infer that the whole way across. Finish sketch. Hold down shift. Select and hold down shift. Select and hold down shift. Extrude. Minus 19. And now I've got that section. I will remember that size there. What number do I have? 60. That's 19 mil. Therefore, I've got 41, so I want to be 20 across. That distance is 140. That distance is 170. Gives me 30, so 15 and 20. They're the two numbers I want to remember for this. So I get my jointing tool on that corner. Control Z. It already picked up a face. I don't need that. I want to grab that face and put it on there. I want to drag back. I said 20. And in minus 15. Enter. Picture of the house. And there we have almost finished drawing our upload machine.